Somebody is writing on something. Please don't spoil the screen. Hello. Now look at here. The man left early. So I didn't get a chance. So I didn't talk to him. The man left early. So I didn't get a chance to talk to him. Man is singular. Man is singular. So it takes the third person singular pronoun him. He, him, third person singular pronoun. Because man is a singular. So it takes the third person singular pronoun him. When a noun is singular and names a person, you understand, very important. When a noun is singular and names a person or sometimes a pet whose gender is known, we know the gender of this man, masculine gender. Whose gender is known, then we use the third person singular, like he, him, or his, masculine. Or for the feminine, we use she, her, or hers. One more example of this type. The president has many things. The president has many things. The president has many things that she wants to accomplish in office. That she wants to accomplish. That she wants to accomplish. That she wants to accomplish in office. In office. The president has many things that she wants to accomplish, that she wants to accomplish, that she wants to accomplish in office. Dear student, this president has many things that she wants to accomplish in office. So the president is a singular. Hello. The president is singular. So it takes the third person singular pronoun, and that pronoun will be she, because she is a feminine gender. If we know the gender, then according to that, if masculine gender, then we have to use he, him, or his. If it's a feminine gender, then we'll have to use she, her, or hers. So the president has many things that she, this pronoun stands for the president, who is a lady. She wants to accomplish in office. So the rule says when a noun is singular and names a person or sometimes a pet whose gender is known, then we use the third person singular only. If the noun is plural, at that time only you have to use plural. That is the next part we have to study afterwards. But when a noun is singular and names a person or sometimes a pet whose gender is known, then we use the third person singular. He, him, or his, masculine, or she, her, or hers for feminine gender. Next, one more example. We taught our dog to know which bed is his. We taught to our dog. We taught to our dog to know which bed is his. His. Which bed is his. Here we taught to our dog to know which bed is his. This his pronoun stands for dog. Stands for dog. For the masculine, if we know the gender, he, him, or his. And for the feminine gender, she, her, or hers. We taught to our dog to know which bed is his. Dog is a singular, so it takes the third person singular pronoun his. Then if the noun names a singular place, good. So if the noun names a singular place, thing, or non-domestic animal, then we must use the third person neuter pronoun. A place, thing, or domestic animal, we have to use third person neuter pronoun, and that neuter pronoun is it. It. Neuter pronoun is it. Look at it. I hate his computer. I hate his computer because it is so slow. Is so slow. You understand? Read it carefully and slowly and understand. This computer is a thing. And what the rule says, if the noun names a singular place, thing, or non-domestic animal, then we must use the third person neuter pronoun, it. It is a neuter pronoun, it. I hate his computer because it is because it is so slow. Because it is so slow. Here, computer, third person singular, name of a thing, and that's why it neuter pronoun is used or it stands for this computer. One more example of this type. The cow lowed softly as it ate. The cow lowed softly to make low voice and soft voice. The cow lowed softly as it ate. As it ate. Okay. This cow is animal, third person, and for it stand the neuter pronoun it. Neuter pronoun it. Some people dislike this town. This town. Some people dislike this town, but I always loved it. But I means I have. I means I have. But I always loved it. But I always loved it. Some people dislike this town, this town, this town. Pay attention to this town, this town, third person, singular. But I always loved it. This it stands for the town. What the rule says, if the noun names a singular place, thing, or non-domestic animal, then we must use the third person neuter pronoun. So it was about the third person which is in singular. Now, if the third person is in plural, then look at here. Plural. And noun is plural, give the same third person pronouns for people, places, animals, and things, they, them, and theirs. For all, when the noun is plural, maybe they are places, animals, or the things, we have to use they, them, or theirs, no matter whether they are masculine gender, feminine gender, or neuter gender. Right? Look at here. The parade will and Samantha, Bill and Jack. Bill and Jack told me. Bill and Jack told me told me Bill and Jack told me they were coming over later. 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 Bill and Jack told me they were coming over later. They were coming over later. Now look at here. Bill and Jack, plural. And for them, pronoun stands plural. Pronoun stands plural, they. Bill and Jack told me they were coming over later. Next is make sure the children, make sure the children, make sure the children know which bags are theirs. Know which bags are theirs. Which bags are theirs. Here, children, plural. And for them, theirs, this plural pronoun is used. Make sure the children know which bags are there. Then, English does not have a way of identifying a single person with a pronoun if his other gender is not it. We don't know whether it is a feminine gender or masculine gender. So sometimes the third person plural forms they or them are used as a gender neutral alternative to the third person. Maybe those persons are singular or those persons are feminine or masculine. This is sometimes called singular they. For example, you shouldn't judge someone. You shouldn't judge someone. You shouldn't judge someone until you know until you know until you know they are really alike, until you know what they are really like, what they are really like. Look at here. You shouldn't judge someone. You shouldn't judge someone until you know what they are really like. What when you know them what they are really like, then you should judge someone, right? So you shouldn't judge someone until you know what they are really like. Here, they, they, what is this? Singular, they. Actually, it is the plural, but stands for someone. Because why? When sometimes the third person plural forms they or them are used as a gender neutral alternative to the third person feminine masculine forms, have a way of identifying a single person with a pronoun if his or her gender is not known. This is sometimes called singular they. One more example of this type: if anyone needs extra help, if anyone needs if anyone needs extra help extra help with their studies, their studies with their studies, they should feel free, they should feel free they should feel free to see me after class, to see me after class. If anyone needs extra help, if anyone needs extra help with their studies, they should feel free to see me after class. Dear students, if anyone, and for them, this singular they, actually it's a plural, but used for this singular. If anyone needs extra help with their studies, they should feel free to see me after class. While it is still considered incorrect, but some writers and writing guides, especially in international English, American English, singular day is gradually becoming accepted as the norm. And that's why we have to be very acquainted with the correct uses of the current English, especially in instances while indefinite pronouns, a and an, indefinite pronouns that sounds plural but are grammatically singular, like anyone in the example above or in these examples. Now, next important part, that is subject verb agreement. Verb changes according to the subject, that is the subject verb agreement, that is called the concord sometimes. Subject verb agreement. Subject verb agreement. Subject verb agreement. Verb changes according to the subject. Subject verb agreement, because countable nouns can be either singular or plural or plural. It is very important to use the correct subject verb agreement, because countable nouns can be either singular or plural. It is very important to use the correct subject verb agreement when they are functioning as the subject of clause. Again, let me tell you, because countable nouns can be singular noun or maybe plural nouns. So it is very important to use the correct subject verb agreement. So if subject is plural, then we have to use the plural verb. If subject is singular, then we have to use the plural verb.